Hi everyone, welcome to our Museum Beetles channel and thank you for watching. Today we are excited to examine a specimen from the Iguanidae family, which we identified to be likely a juvenile black spiny-tailed iguana, the Tinosaurus similis. Because we got this animal without any identification, we can't confirm with 100% certainty the exact species. But we're excited to share this educational opportunity and ensure the specimen is respectfully and purposefully studied. We will show you its skin, muscles and skeleton, highlighting features that are true for the spiny-tailed iguana, but also for most species in the Iguanidae family. We hope you will enjoy! The first thing you will probably notice about this iguana is that it looks very patchy. Unlike snakes, iguanas shed their skin in patches rather than all at once. Lighter patches will appear where the skin loosens just prior to being shed. Shedding helps remove dead skin cells, repair damage and even rid the body of parasites. The shedding cycle is influenced by age, humidity and the iguana's overall health. So this iguana is pretty dark colored. Although different iguana species can come in different shades like blue, green, brown and almost black, the dark coloration in this juvenile is probably caused because it has been dead for a while. In living iguanas, blood circulation contributes to their coloration. After death, the lack of blood flow causes the pigments in the skin to dull, leading to a darker, muted appearance. But even more interestingly, iguanas can actually change their skin color. Not as dramatically as chameleons, but their skin can subtly change in color as a response to their environment, stress levels, social signals and aging. For example, an iguana might turn darker when basking in the sun to absorb more heat, or become brighter during social interactions to assert dominance. So the iguana's dorsal crest runs from its head to its tail. These elongated spines make the iguana look bigger and more intimidating to predators. Males typically have taller spines than females, using them as a display of dominance as well. This iguana is still a juvenile, so the size of the dorsal crest spines are small. But these spines continue to grow throughout their lives, with growth slowing as they mature. So iguanas have this quirky habit called snalting, sneezing out excess salt. As herbivores, they consume greens which contain small amounts of salt. Since they can't expel salt through urine, like mammals, specialized nasal glands filter and release it as fine crystals or mist. After a sneeze, you might even spot tiny salt crystals around their nostrils. This natural process helps iguanas stay hydrated. While iguanas don't have external ears like mammals, they have a visible round membrane that vibrates in response to sound waves, similar to an eardrum in humans. The cloaca located at the base of the tail serves two purposes. It is used for reproduction and as an exit point for waste. In males, it houses hemipenes, visible as two swellings near the cloaca. Males also have large ephemeral pores that secrete pheromones for communication, especially during mating. These traits are more pronounced in adults, making sex identification in juveniles like this iguana challenging. We believe this one is female. Time to start skinning! I had quite a bit of trouble removing the skin from the tail. It's incredibly tough and tightly attached, so I decided to leave the skin on. The beetles won't mind at all, and I can still show you the bone structure of the first part of the tail. Iguanas have an extra flap of skin below their neck, called the dewlap. The flap of skin can be extended to make them appear larger, signal to rivals or mates, or regulate body temperature by catching sunlight or shade. This long, flexible hyoid bone is what supports the dewlap and makes this movement possible. Interestingly, we humans also have a hyoid bone, but ours is much smaller and shaped differently. Ours helps anchor muscles for swallowing and speech. Here you can see the spine extending, forming the support structure for the dorsal crest. Each vertebra in the spine has this elongated extension that rises upward. This is what forms the foundation of the dorsal crest. You can see that the hind legs in this iguana are much more muscular than the front legs, as they are primarily used to power their running speed. But other iguana species also tend to have stronger hind legs, but their purpose can vary. For example, in tree climbing species like the green iguana, the hind legs are powerful to aid in leaping and gripping branches. Okay, time for our beetles to start working. It turned out they took a bit longer than expected, about 8 days this time. They had trouble with the tail, just like I did, which made me feel a bit less alone in my struggle. Iguanas have pleurodont teeth, which means that they are fused to the inner side of the jawbone. So unlike mammals, these teeth are not deeply rooted into sockets, making them less secure but easier to replace. Throughout their lives, new teeth grow beside or beneath the old ones. As you can see, these teeth are sharp and serrated, resembling tiny saw blades. This structure is ideal for slicing through tough plant material, their primary diet. If you look at the iguana's skull, you'll notice openings behind its eyes and near its jawline. These are called temporal fenestrae, and they're a key feature in lizards and other diapsid animals. Diapsids are a group of animals including lizards, snakes, crocodiles, birds, and extinct creatures like dinosaurs and pterosaurs, known for having 2 temporal openings in their skulls behind their eyes. These openings lighten the skull and provide attachment points for strong jaw muscles, allowing them to bite through tough materials. One of the most amazing features of the iguana is its ability to drop its tail to escape predators, a process called autotomy. When threatened, the tail can detach its specific fracture planes within the vertebrae. What's so incredible is that this isn't a random break. It is a controlled survival mechanism built into their anatomy. After the tail is dropped, the iguana can regrow a new one, but it is made of cartilage instead of bone. The cartilage provides structure, but the new tail is weaker, less flexible, less vibrant in color, and slimmer. But it is still functional and helps the iguana balance, climb, and communicate. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something new. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video and leave a comment if you have any questions about the iguana or the beetles. And if you want to see more educational videos like this, subscribe to our channel. We try to post every other week. See you next time!